Interior, Big Dave's Burger Shack, day. The restaurant is quiet, both dressed in casual clothes. Rachel, early 40s average, and Ben, mid 30s average, stand next to each other staring at the menu.
The new all meat burger comes with a quarter-pound beef patty, bacon, and
Pepperoni sausage, a fried egg, all on.
two pork chop buns with a side of chicken fries and a.
Sizzling soda to drink.
Cashier, late teens, in Big Dave's t shirt, steps up to the register.
I can help whoever's next.
The cashier looks at Rachel and Ben. They turn to look at each other with a concerned look on their face. They both race up to the register and try to push the other person out of the way.
Don't worry, there's enough meat for everyone.
Cut to
Interior Burger Studio day. Under a radiant spotlight, the all meat burger inside spin around a lazy Susan.
With the all new, all meat burger from Big Dave's Burger Shack.
Cut to
sitting at a table alone. Ben takes a huge bite from the all meat burger. A Dave's Burger Shack logo falls from above and lands center frame.
If it's a burger, it's gotta be Big Dave's.
Interior Gym day. A gym full of 30 gym rats, various, in fitness clothes, walk around the gym. Muscle Bro 1, tall, cartoonishly large muscles, middle aged, sits at a bench doing bicep curls with a 200-pound dumbbell. He effortlessly curls the weight and then looks at the camera.
I just asked.
Exterior, city street, day. A mechanic, average early 30s, in a jumpsuit, lies on the ground under a car as a few bystanders, various, look on. Muscle Bro 2, tall, cartoonishly large muscles, middle aged, dressed up in a suit with ripped off sleeves, steps up to the car and lifts it off the mechanic. He gives the car a shove and rolls it onto its roof. The bystanders clap as the relieved mechanic shakes Muscle Bro 2's hand. Muscle Bro 2 looks into the camera.
I just asked.
Exterior Jungle day. On opposing cliff edges, a silverback gorilla and Muscle Bro 3, tall, cartoonishly large muscles, middle aged, dressed in a toga, stand pulling a thick rope in a game of tug of war. Muscle Bro 3 gives a large heaving pull which yanks the gorilla over the edge into the pit between them. Muscle Bro 3 wipes sweat from his brow as he looks to the camera.
I just asked.
Exterior, city street, bank, day. Two bank robbers, early 30s, small, dressed casually with ski masks and holding large full burlap sacks with dollar signs on the outside, crash through the front door of the bank. They turn to run down the street, but Muscle Cop, tall, cartoonishly large muscle, middle-aged, dressed in a police uniform, grabs them from the back of the collar of their shirts and lifts them up. They dangle and kick their legs out like children having a tantrum. Muscle Cop looks into the camera.
I just asked.
We look up towards the sky. A large logo reading "Rip Roids" fades into the sky, with medical warnings written in small font underneath.
Are rip roids right for you? Just ask your doctor.
Interior bar night. The bar is dingy and dank. There are a few barflies, various middle aged, scattered along the bar, conversing and drinking. Sitting alone, zombie like, Jim, fat, middle aged, unkempt appearance, signals to the well dressed bartender, then middle aged, tidy, over to him.
Bartender, got anything other than this piss? Makes me feel dead.
Bartender shrugs and returns to cleaning the bar as Dr. B, average, clean shaven, well kept, in a lab coat, slides up to the bar next to Jim.
Sounds like you could use a Zombeer.
Huh?
Dr. B reaches down behind him and lifts up a projection screen of the bar, revealing a lab.
Interior, lab, day. There are several random beakers and chemicals everywhere. Many things have smoke rising from them. In the middle of the room is a cadaver, average, behind a curtain covering everything but his two arms. A tube is hooked up to each arm. One of the tubes has liquid pumping into the right arm, while the other tube is pumping a liquid out of the left arm. Underneath the tube of left arm is a pint glass that is slowly being filled with Zombeer. Dr. B is holding a pointer stick. He points it towards the cadaver's right arm.
Zombeer is the latest innovation in beer technology. As you can see, the unfiltered beer enters through here,
Dr. B points at the mysterious curtain.
then undergoes a top secret filtration process. Shh.
Dr. B grabs the perfectly filled Zombeer and pulls the curtain down, revealing the bar.
Interior bar night. We return to the bar scene as if we had never left it, except Dr. B is holding a Zombeer. He hands it over to Jim. Jim takes a sip and immediately lights up and chugs the whole glass. Dr. B laughs.
Oh, Zombeer. It'll bring you back to life.
Over black. Zombeer must be 18 years or older to purchase and consume. A whole bunch of other medical jargon and whatnot appears read by a classic narrator man.
Interior, suburban house, living room day. The living room is unkept, with a few dishes and pieces of small trash around the room. There is a couch, a TV, and a small fridge. Casually dressed, Ty, 17, average, sits slouched deeply on the couch, staring at the TV in front of him with a dull, tired look on his face. Ty is on the phone, playing a terrible mobile game. In the middle of the game, his phone screen shifts to incoming call from Sarah, heart question mark, with an answer or voicemail symbols underneath. This causes Ty to jump up. He was not expecting this call. He takes a couple of breaths and paces around the room as the phone continues to ring.
What's up?
Ty shakes his head and continues pacing.
Sarah? Hello? What's going on?
Ty shakes his head again. The phone continues to ring in his hand. Ty answers the phone.
Hello?
Ty moves the phone away from his mouth.
Shit.
Ty raises the phone back up to his mouth.
Hey, Sarah, what's up?
Over the phone, giggling is heard. Ty blushes.
Hey, Ty, are you going to Billy Bobsled's party tonight?
Ty tries to stay cool but is clearly flustered.
Yeah, I know Aaron wanted to go. Maybe I'll stop by.
More giggling is heard from the phone.
You should.
Inaudible conversations are heard from the phone.
Oh, and you should bring some weed.
Ty's phone starts ringing again. Aaron is calling. Ty hangs up Aaron's call.
Yeah, totally. I know Aaron knows a guy who...
Ty's phone rings again. It's Aaron again.
Oh, hey, Sarah, could I call you back really quick? I'm just getting another call. I'll just be 1 second. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, no prob.
Ty answers the phone.
What?
Aaron belches into the phone. Ty holds it back from his ear and looks disgusted.
What's up, bitch?
What do you need, Aaron? I'm trying to talk to Sarah.
Ooh, I'm coming by your place soon to pregame. You ready to fucking party?
A loud crunch of chips comes through the phone as Aaron chomps down on some chips.
It's not even one. I'm not pre... Wait, Aaron?
Yo,
We need to get weed for the party tonight.
why? I thought you stopped smoking after the whole Georgia incident.
Well...
Read you loud and clear, El Capitan Puss Crusher. I'll be over soon.
Aaron hangs up. Ty takes Sarah off hold.
Hello, Sarah? Hello?
No response. Ty hangs phone.
Damn it, Aaron.
Ty sends Sarah a text that reads, "Sorry about that. I can totally get weed, winky face." He falls back in his chair and puts his hands over his eyes, letting out a disappointed sigh. The doorbell rings. Ty slowly turns his head before standing up and walking to the door.
Exterior suburban neighborhood, Ty's house, day. Various houses line a street with front yards, a sidewalk, and boulevard with trees 15 feet in front of them. Ty opens the front door, wiping his tired eyes as the sun shines towards him. Dressed casually, holding an urn, Aaron, 17 average, stands in Ty's doorway. Ty looks like he is about to say something about all the knocking, but instead he notices the urn that Aaron is holding and stares at it.
Is that your dad's urn?
Aaron triumphantly holds up the urn to Ty, confidently showing him.
Thought we could sell it.
Ty looks at Aaron, stunned and confused. Aaron leans into Ty and cautiously looks around.
You know, for the stuff.
Ty looks even more confused and scared.
Is he in there?
Aaron steps back and laughs. Ty is still terrified of what Aaron could say. Aaron opens the urn and holds it upside down. A small sprinkling of dust falls from the urn. Ty is truly terrified.
We sprinkled them last week. Basically just a fancy vase now.
This relieves Ty a little, but he still looks a little scared.
Interior, funeral home, front office. The office is sparsely decorated. There is a plant in one corner, and in the front of the plant, dressed in work attire, a receptionist, female, mid-60s average, sitting at a tidy desk typing on a computer. Dressed in the same casual attire and holding the urn, hurriedly walks through the front door, heading towards the receptionist's desk. Firmly, Aaron places the urn on the desk, startling the receptionist. Somewhat disgusted, the receptionist looks at the urn and then up towards Aaron.
Hi, I'd like to return this urn.
Shocked, the receptionist stops her typing and focuses on Aaron.
Has it been used?
Awkwardly, Aaron looks down at the urn and then back to the receptionist. He can't hold eye contact with her.
Well, briefly.
The receptionist sighs and returns to her typing. Aaron just stands there, unsure of what's going on.
Exterior funeral home, entranceway, day. The entranceway is plain, a single door with a sign above it reading, Bob's Funeral Homes and Weddings. Dressed in the same outfit from the scene before last, Ty nervously paces back and forth across the entranceway of the funeral home. He occasionally looks towards the entranceway, waiting for Aaron to emerge. Eventually, defeated, Aaron walks out of the funeral home, still holding the urn. Ty walks towards him, gesturing to the urn.
What happened?
Aaron looks towards Ty, sadly.
Can't return an urn.
The pair slowly walk away from the funeral home.
Interior Big Dave's Burger Shack, day. The restaurant is quiet. There are a few scattered patrons, filling a few of the booths that line the walls, and seats that fill the typical looking fast food restaurant. Dressed in the same outfit from the previous scene, Ty stands at the front counter. Aaron turns the hallway corner, zipping up his fly, and walks up to Ty. Ty sticks his card into the debit machine and starts entering his code.
Yo, what you getting?
I got the fried fish sandwich.
Huh. Last time I got that, it gave me the worst food poisoning of my life.
An annoyed expression crosses Ty's face as the machine beeps, confirming his payment. He turns and glares at Aaron.
I can help whoever's next.
Aaron enthusiastically steps off to the side and starts ordering.
Yeah, let me get a...
Ty looks down at the machine as it continues to beep. Ty reluctantly whips his card out of the machine. Cut to Aaron and Ty sit in a booth munching on a shared basket of fries. Behind the fries, a small salt shaker, a fast food style ketchup bottle, the fish sandwich, and the urn. Aaron reaches for the ketchup bottle and squirts ketchup all over the fries, drenching them. Ty is disgusted by this. Aaron takes a huge mouthful of ketchup fries.
You sure you got enough ketchup?
Aaron completely ignores Ty's complaint and takes another fistful of fries. With that, Aaron stuffs his face full of fries. Ty checks his phone, revealing a text from a contact named Sarah. When you coming?
Okay, plan A didn't go perfectly. However, I have another plan. With Pawn the Urn, I reckon we could get $100 easy.
As Aaron says this, Ty picks at the slop pile, searching for a non-ketchuped fry.
Sure, whatever.
Dude, this party's gonna be so sick. Sarah's gonna be so impressed when we pull up with blunts on blunts on blunts. You could have a real chance with her. Like, second base type chance.
Ty eventually finds a fry and pops it in his mouth, leans back and nods his head, imagining. Aaron points to Ty's uneaten fish sandwich.
Are you gonna eat that?
Ty shakes his head no, and Aaron munches the sandwich.
When are we gonna meet up with your guy?
Aaron swallows.
What guy?
Ty finds another unketchuped fry and grabs it.
You know, the guy.
Aaron focuses completely on Ty, slightly concerned.
I thought you had the guy. Didn't you smoke with Julie Anderson at Graham Alexander's party?
Ty matches Aaron's serious tone. This is no time for joking around.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't mine. I don't know who got it. I thought your older brother knew someone or something.
Aaron pushes the fries across to Ty, throwing his hands up in the air.
Yeah, but he's not gonna tell me that. He doesn't trust me after what happened with Max Johnston.
Ty puts his head in his hands. It looks like he's about to cry.
Shit, what are we gonna do?
Just as he finishes his line, the door chime rings, signaling someone has just entered. Dressed in the most stereotypically stoner outfit, man, male, average, early 20s, walks in the door to enter the counter. Aaron and Ty notice him and lock eyes with each other, understanding what they gotta do. Man stands at the counter, looking at the menu for several seconds.
Yeah, could I get an all beef burger combo, large fry, large sody to go?
Man searches through his pocket and reveals a few coins, not nearly enough to pay for his order.
Oh, never mind, I guess.
Man begins to walk out of the restaurant. Aaron and Ty leap up from their booth. Aaron grabs the urn and follow Man out to Big Dave's.
Exterior Dave's Burger Shack day. Ty and Aaron, carrying the urn, briskly follow the man outside. Man gets in his car and starts digging through his pockets.
Hello there, sir.
Man looks at Aaron confused, looks to see if there's anybody else, then back to Aaron.
How are you doing today?
The man looks at the urn in Aaron's hands.
Is that an urn?
Aaron lets out a fake, deepened laugh.
This? Yes.
Ty clears his throat.
We had noticed your attire and was wondering if you may be able to help us in the acquisition of some of the some chronic or whatever.
Ty coughs into his elbow and looks at the man.
Nah, man. You know that weed is legal, right? There's a dispensary like a block down.
The man points down the street. Aaron and Ty lean over and look to where he is pointing, like cartoon characters looking around the corner. Aaron and Ty jump, startled, as the man closes his door and starts his car. The man backs up and drives away.
Damn it. Maybe we should just find someone to buy it for us. Billy Bobsled just turned 18, didn't he?
Come on, man. Let's face it. We have no idea
Aaron starts to sniff the air and look around.
what we are doing, and we are not gonna be able.
Shut up.
What?
Just shh.
Aaron closes his eyes, takes a deep breath through his nose, and turns away from Ty. He opens his eyes and sees two bikers, mid-30s tall, muscular, wearing leather jackets and sunglasses, standing on the street corner. Aaron's eyes narrow in on the joint in Biker One's hand as he takes a puff of the weed. Aaron turns and looks at Ty with a big grin on his face.
Exterior, urban street corner, day. Biker 1 and Biker 2 chuckle on the street corner as Aaron, wearing the same clothes from the previous scene with added sunglasses, approaches them. He stands as tall and widely as he can, still carrying the urn in his arms. Ty stands a few feet back, trying not to look the bikers in the eye.
Hello there, gentlemen.
Biker 1 grunts.
I can see you are enjoying some lovely ganja on this fine afternoon.
Biker 2 grunts.
So I have a proposition for you guys.
Aaron turns back, points at Ty, who is staring off at something else.
We're hoping that we could perhaps acquire some of that lovely reefer from you two fine-looking gentlemen.
Biker 1 grunts.
We don't have a ton of money, but we are working on that currently. Or we could trade, we could just take that little weed cigarette off your hands and,
Aaron reaches into his pocket awkwardly, trying not to drop the urn.
I have a coupon 2-for-1 massage at Pearl's. You guys look like you could use a massage for sure. Or he has a lucky loony. 2 tails, no heads.
What?
Or we could meet back here in an hour or so when Ty and I are more liquid. Or maybe you take e-transfer?
Everyone stands in an awkward silence for a moment. Biker 1 takes a hit of the joint.
Is that an urn?
Aaron smirks. Cut 2.
Exterior, urban street, corner, day. The bikers rev up the engines on their bikes and rip down the road, the urn tied to the back of one of the bikes. Wearing the same outfits as in the previous scene, Aaron and Ty jump around like excited children. Aaron holds the coveted joint.
Let's go, dude. We got it.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. You're like a real stoner.
They pause. Aaron looks at Ty, confused.
A what?
A stoner, dude. Like someone who smokes a lot.
Ty and Aaron look at each other for a moment and then back to the weed.
We should test this. This could be laced, and I, for one, don't want to be responsible for an OD.
Aaron nods his head.
You're right. It's the responsible thing to do.
Aaron holds the weed up to his nose and sniffs it. He then hands it over to Ty.
Smell anything out of the ordinary?
Ty takes a long smell.
I don't know. I think we should light it. Hand me your lighter.
They both look at the other.
What?
What?
Don't you have the lighter?
I didn't bring a lighter. I thought you had a lighter.
Aaron puts his hands on top of his head, frustrated, and screams to the sky.
Fuck!
Well, now what?
Montage of them trying to light the joint. Using glasses in the sun, trying to use a bunch of dead lighters in the alleyway, spinning a stick, flint and steel, stovetop, electric plug, about to stick a fork in, Ty stops him.
Exterior alleyway, electric plug, sunset. Aaron and Ty are in the same outfits, but are slightly sweaty. Aaron is about to stick a fork into the plug with the joint right under it. Ty pulls Aaron away from the plug.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna kill yourself, man.
Aaron is sitting on the ground.
Dude, it's science. I was gonna make a spark, and all the electricity was gonna go to the joint. Chill out. That's why they call it sparking up.
Ty throws his hands in the air and walks away, muttering to himself about electricity. Aaron stares back at the plug. Right as he's about to stick the fork in, he notices a Zippo lighter on the ground. The sun glints off it. Aaron grabs the lighter and lights it. Triumphantly, he marches over to Ty.
Bow down to the mighty Aaron, for I have discovered fire.
Ty grabs the lighter from Aaron.
Be careful, man.
Ty produces the joint.
Light it up.
Ty nervously lights the joint and takes a sniff of the smoke, then moves the smoke towards Aaron. Aaron mimics doing a smudge, waving the smoke in his face.
This weed is clean.
Ty puts the joint out.
Exterior party house, night. The party is lit. There are partiers, various teens filling the front porch and lawn. Among the partiers are a few ripped people, a few people drinking Zombeer. The people drinking Zombeer are looking a little green, but nothing too noticeable. 2 women are sitting on the
Oh, hey,
lawn
Becky.
chatting.
Hey, Jenny. Have you seen the new Barbie movie? It's like the only movie I've ever passed the Bechdel test.
Oh, Becky, we saw the Barbie movie together. Remember? I turned to you and said, no way. A conversation between two named women characters? This movie totally passes the Bechdel test.
The pair turn directly to the camera and laugh. Aaron and Ty stumble onto the lawn. They are both shaking with nerves.
We're fucked, man. That biker weed was laced. I fucking know it.
Aaron pats Ty on the back, trying to reassure him.
Oh, we're fine. This is going to be great. Bikers are a trustworthy group. We are going to be fine. Nobody can even tell.
Just then, dressed like Rob, Billy Bobsled, fit male 18, walks up behind and in between Ty and Aaron, embracing them on the shoulders.
Fellas, you came!
Billy steps in front of the pair and examines them.
Holy shit, you guys are so high.
Billy walks away, laughing to himself.
These guys are so fucking high.
Ty and Aaron look to each other, embarrassed.
Set up in very typical fashion. There's a couch along one wall, some chairs, lamps, and side tables are scattered around. The room is lit by rainbow disco ball style lighting. The living room is full of similar group of partiers, rip-roiders, and a few zombies to fill the space. In the middle of the room, a group sits in a circle. They are playing Spin the Bottle. Among the group, dressed casually, is Sarah Wilson, average teens female. Aaron and Ty enter the room. Aaron immediately notices Sarah and waves. He nudges Ty, encouraging him to join the circle. Ty backs away, straight into one of the ridiculously buff partygoers, spilling his Zombeer.
Watch where you're going, loser.
I'm sorry.
Ty slowly backs away from the buff party and into Aaron, who steps forward and pushes Ty into the Spin the Bottle circle right next to Sarah. He smiles at her nervously. A cocky grin crosses Aaron's face as he nods.
They should call me Cupid. Now,
Aaron claps and rubs his hands together as he looks around the room.
who am I gonna fuck tonight?
Interior, party house, living room, Spin the Bottle circle, night. There are about 8 people sitting in a circle. Among them is Sarah, Billy Bobsled, and now Ty. Otherwise, it is an even split of genders. Ty sits directly between Billy and Sarah. Ty nervously smiles at Sarah. Sarah is about to say something to him when
Ty, holy shit, man, you're so fucking high.
Billy grabs Ty's head and points it at Sarah.
Check it out. You ever seen redder eyes?
Ty shakes off Billy's grip as Billy continues to laugh. Sarah lets out a couple chuckles and turns to whisper to person, female, late teen, average, next to her. Ty turns to Billy, sternly, but before he can get a word in,
It's your turn, dude.
Billy points towards person 2, zombified, who is sitting across the circle.
Aim for her. She's slipping tongue tonight.
Billy giggles to himself as Ty, hand shaking, reaches for the beer bottle in the middle. Ty begins to make Rain Man calculations in his head as he is spinning the bottle. Calculation and other math symbols are overlaid.
If I spin it 30 meters per second, assuming the carpet is shag with a friction coefficient of 1.2, then the bottle should stop exactly at Sarah.
The bottle spins once around, twice around, thrice around, and begins to slow down. For a moment, it seems like the bottle is going to land on Sarah. The bottle eventually points towards person 2, but Sarah subtly kicks the bottle towards Ty and smiles. Ty is beaming. Billy begins to point towards the bottle.
Hey, I just saw.
Before Billy can finish his line, Ty stands up using Billy's head as leverage. Ty and Sarah walk awkwardly towards the closet.
Interior party house, kitchen, night. Aaron stands holding a red solo cup talking to Zombie Girl, 18 average, whose clothes look a little dirty. She's standing in an awkward hunch and holding a Zombeer. She groans and sways as Aaron talks to her.
Lame, nerd. I'm a loser, nerd shit. Fix this later or have actor improv.
Zombie Girl swings her arm at Aaron and grunts. He ducks out of the way.
Oh, handsy. That's A-okay with me.
Aaron leans in with a devious smile. Zombie Girl leans in quickly and tries to bite him. Aaron jumps back, scared.
Okay, I think you maybe had a bit too much to drink.
She snaps her jaw at him again and tries to grab him. He pushes her arms off and lets out a high-pitched squeal as he slips away from her.
Interior party house, basement bar, night. Aaron steps into an unfinished basement with the bar set up in the corner. There are a few flashy party lights, a few slow-moving partygoers, a slow country song playing over the speaker, and a man dancing by himself.
Wait, what the hell?
Interior party house closet, night. Ty and Sarah awkwardly look at each other in the closet. Sarah giggles as Ty clears his throat. The two stand for a couple moments, not saying anything. Ty reaches into his pocket, producing the mostly smoked joint.
Do you maybe want to smoke this? I feel like it would calm my nerves.
Sarah chuckles and gestures for Ty to hand the weed over. She puts the joint in her mouth, and Ty nervously lights the joint in her lips. Sarah takes one puff, then immediately starts coughing up a lung and stamps the joint out.
Shit. I told Aaron not to trust those bikers. Sarah, I'm so sorry.
Sarah makes a shushing noise.
Shh, it's okay.
Sarah bends down and grabs the doobie.
You got this from a biker? You know weed's legal, right?
Ty looks down, slightly embarrassed.
It's a long story.
Interior, party house, basement bar, night. Aaron sits down in a bar stool next to a passed-out zombie boy, 20 average. A bartender, 35, buff, full beard, in dress pants and a suit without the suit jacket, steps up to Aaron.
Odd night, isn't it?
Aaron looks to the barkeep wistfully.
Tell me about it.
The bartender pulls out the same urn from the previous scenes and begins cleaning it.
What are you drinking, lad?
Aaron gives a confused, recognizing glance to the urn.
Give me a beer.
The bartender puts the urn on the bar and begins to fill it with beer. Aaron reaches into his back pocket as if to grab his wallet, but the bartender waves his hand.
No, your money's no good here. And anyway, I think this belongs to you.
The beer's filled the urn. He slides it over to Aaron. Aaron gives a nod of appreciation and takes a sip of beer. The bartender goes back to his work behind the bar. Aaron takes another couple swigs, then looks around, noticing that everyone else in the basement has either passed out or is a zombie.
Barkeep, is everything gonna be okay?
The bartender stops what he is doing to look directly at Aaron.
God isn't here tonight.
The bartender steps back into the shadows. Aaron looks confused. Zombie Boy starts groaning as he slides out of his chair and hits the floor. Aaron sees a bloody tooth mark on the back of his neck, and he starts to claw his way across the floor. Aaron takes a big swig from the urn.
Interior party house, closet night. Ty and Sarah are still in the closet. They are now more relaxed with one another. The pair are laughing.
No wonder the sweet associate. You traded it for an urn? Why did Aaron even have an urn?
I've learned to never ask Aaron those types of questions.
The pair chuckle, then lock eyes. Sarah closes her eyes and starts to lean in for a kiss when Aaron bursts into the closet holding the urn. He slams the door shut behind him. Aaron has been half zombified.
Guys, zombies.
Ty and Sarah look towards Aaron, annoyed, but their expression quickly changes to concern.
What the fuck happened to you, man?
Aaron takes a swig of the urn beer and points to a hickey on his neck.
Oh, this? There's nothing to worry about, man. May Wilson just got a little too excited.
Aaron cracks the door open and points to May, 18 average.
Check out that babe.
Aaron realizes May is biting the neck of buff partygoer. All joy drains from Aaron's face.
Damn. Guess all the good ones are gone. Right, Sarah?
No, man, what's going on with your face?
Ty holds up the urn to Aaron, who uses the urn as a mirror to check. He stares at his reflection, shocked and scared.
Whoa.
Aaron looks at Ty and Sarah, horrified by his reflection. They return his expression. Aaron gestures to the roach in Ty's hand. With shaking hands, Ty cautiously hands Aaron the weed. Aaron sucks hard on the roach.
So, guess there was a reason I was dragging this around.
Aaron takes another drag, and then suddenly shifts back into a human.
I love you guys. I don't want to eat you.
Ty snatches the weed out of Aaron's hand.
Hey, I'm dying here.
Aaron, look, you're cured.
Just then, Billy Bobsled begins banging on the door, at first making it seem like zombies were trying to break the door down.
You guys have been in there way longer than 7 minutes. Come on, Ty. Give the rest of us a turn.
Zombified Billy breaks the door down and storms into the room.
Hey, guys. Woohoo! Room for one more?
Billy goes in to try and bite/kiss Aaron. Aaron shoves the joint into Billy's mouth.
No way, man. I'm not doing that again.
Billy takes a hit and suddenly becomes unzombified. Billy holds his head in disbelief and laughs loudly.
Whoa. Thanks, man.
Billy tries to go in for another kiss with Aaron, but Aaron shoves him away.
I need you to close all windows and doors. Seal them shut. I have an idea.
Montage of Billy, Ty, Aaron, and Sarah closing windows, doors, and taping the seams shut.
Exterior, party house, porch, dawn. The front door opens and a large gust of smoke spills out of the house as partygoers, various, exit, looking exhausted but not zombified. Billy shouts from the doorway as people exit.
Thank you so much, my fellas, shotties, and non-berry hotties, for an incredible night. I can't wait to do it again next year. So glad many of you guys could come out.
Billy continues shouting cliche thank yous to everyone as they leave. Sarah, Ty, and Aaron step out onto the lawn. Sarah and Ty hold hands and look into each other's eyes.
Weird night.
Yeah, one of the stranger parties I've been to. I mean, who throws a party on Pi Day?
Sarah leans in and gives him a peck on the lips. He blushes.
You know, if you're not busy this week, we could maybe go?
Call me.
Sarah walks away.
So I'll just call you then. Yeah.
Ty turns over to see Aaron standing a few feet away watching the whole thing. Aaron nods with a stupid smirk on his face. He wraps his arm around Ty's shoulder and gives him a hug as they start to walk off into the sunrise.
My man.
That's a wrap on the pit. Thanks for listening.